When you buy a home, sometimes it's a heritage home or it's a few years old and it has the original hardwood flooring that's full of character. So why replace it with new flooring when all you have to do is refinish it? Have you ever thought of refinishing the original hardwood flooring in your home? Well, you're in luck because today I'm speaking with Steve from Vartanian Rugs and we're here in Grimsby at the Mars Homes Heritage Site. Steve, refinishing hardwood flooring, we would go to you for new flooring, new hardwood or broadloom, but today we're talking about refinishing the original hardwood floor that's in this heritage home. So tell me the process, because it's had to be a major undertaking.
It was. When we came into this home, it was a disaster area. We were actually lifting up garbage, everything, take a look at the floor to see if we can salvage this floor first off. There was a few spots that we didn't know how successful we were going to be once we sanded and tried to add a new stain to the floor to bring it out. We're very fortunate in that case. We didn't have to interchange any boards.
Okay.
So that worked out really well.
So you had to inspect this floor to make sure that it could be done.
Right.
Because I guess not all flooring could be can be sanded down and restored, right?
Right. You're going to find some spots in a lot of older homes, for example, where you might see some of the boards and they blackened, whether that was due to moisture or the boards are cracked, whatever the case might be. And to find these very thin slatted boards.
Yeah, how would we replace
You're not coming
those?
to me for it because we don't have it. There's certain places, lumber stores that may carry it, and there are just very unique places you might find out in Kitchener or going kind of Western Ontario that way. But again, once you have them, then you're going to interchange those boards and sand the floor as one complete unit.
Okay, now let's talk about this home. You have to come out and see this home to the viewers that are watching this, because it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, and so much character that when you lifted up the flooring or the cover in the flooring, and oh my gosh, I can't even talk because I was still speechless.
Well, you thought we added stuff to the floor, and it's in its original state. So there is a lot of trim work detail that's into this floor right now. Again, it was all sanded down as one unit to preserve it and bring it back to electrify this floor as much as possible. Okay,
so you came in, restored and refinished this beautiful hardwood floor to its original, but it still has that new feel to it.
Right.
And the baseboards as well. So you have to, like, I guess, match everything up.
The stain, yeah, you're going to pick one particular stain and you're going to try and tie it in, because certain woods, a perfect example, certain woods are going to take on, let's say, the same color stain, but it's going to look quite different. So, you know, an oak will take a stain and a maple will take a stain, but one's going to come out slightly darker or slightly lighter than the other. And by the same token, when it comes to sanding your floor, you can enhance the color. You can get the color darker, so to speak, by wetting the floor prior to actually doing the application of the stain.
That's a great tip. Yeah. So wet the wood before to get more of a saturated and darker look, right? You got it. Now, what if we are refinishing the hardwood floor? When we think of older hardwood flooring, there's creaks in it. So what would you suggest that we do to not get that?
Good point. If you're fortunate enough and there's access from the basement up, you can take a look at the joists to see if they were originally bridged. If not, you got the option of bridging those joists, possibly shimming the floor from underneath the joist, or worst case scenario is shooting very small brad nails from the top down and from the bottom up in order to try and lock that floor down before you sand it.
So it must have been really cool to take on a heritage home where you are coming in and refinishing the hardwood floor to like its original state, because as I said, when I came in and you showed me and you were lifting it up for the unveiling, I didn't realize that it was the original hardwood floor.
It was a really unique process, because we had Dan here from Mars, we had the foreman here from Mars, Rob, and we had my guy, Carlo the sander, along with me on site, and we were just trying to figure what we could salvage and what we might have to interchange, where we might have to change a board out. And I mean, the four minds got together and we got this.
So an option, either refinish or come in to your showroom and look at all the samples that you have on display.
Yeah, if you want something still original to make it look like it's old, we're still going to have products that you could, if you couldn't salvage this floor, still install a product that would make it look old.
So great options. If you would like more information, you can visit their website at vartanianrugs.com or stop by their showroom and see Steve at 320 Green Road in Stony Creek. Thanks again.
My pleasure, Tracy. Thank you.